And at the end of the days, I Nebuchadnezzar lifted up mine eyes unto heaven, and mine understanding returned unto me. And I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. And all inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can say, and none can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou?
Exactly, because the Heavenly Father, he is. You know, we are just vapor to the Most High. When the Lord decides I'm going to do anything, nobody can say you shouldn't do that or why you do that. The scripture tells us the angels stand before the Most High and tremble and trembling, and the angels of the Lord, them not no guile. So how much more flesh? The last time Israel said to Moses, Moses, we want to talk to the Most High ourselves. Why you every time you have to come talk to it? Why we can't talk to the Most High himself? The Most High said, okay then, make them sanctify themselves and not sleep with a woman for 3 days, come up. And when them go for a year, the Most High say, alright Moses, you deal with it. We don't want to deal with it. That's the way the Most High speak, the voice. The scripture tells us that Yahushai, a voice is of the sound of many water. And Yahushai is the express image of the Heavenly Father, meaning him look like the Heavenly Father, him sound like the Heavenly Father, and behave like the Heavenly Father. Exactly, he's the Heavenly Father's word. You understand? That's what I mean by he's the express image of the Heavenly Father. So if they put it, if it's hard to look up by Yahushai, how much more than the Father himself?
Hey, the children of Israel could look on Moses' face.
Exactly. They couldn't look as the leadership person. They couldn't look on Moses' face, then how much more the Heavenly Father?
The scripture says wisdom causes thy face to shine. And the scripture says wisdom causes thy face to shine because when Moses was on the mount, you know what I mean? He get a whole knowledge up there. The scripture tell us what Moses said. Some him for eye, and some him for bring forth. So when he come down, he was shining, man. So them couldn't look on him face.
God.
Yeah? I appreciate it. Daniel 12 and verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament.
Hold on. Because you see, when we have scriptures here, we have to get the meat off of them. See? They that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. What we mean by to be wise? To be wise to be doing what? That's the first thing you have to ask the question. Wise to be doing what? Because all we see is that technology grow, and them say technology get far, and people get more stupid. And that's the reason why people dying daily, more than 80 years ago.
Hey, as I mentioned about technology, I see on the news, a man who play tennis in Jamaica, pose up with some gun, FBI hold up on him. But hey, and that is just a simpler case because you have men basically who commit murder or whatever, and they send them voice note or they post them doings on Facebook.
Everything,
you know what I mean?
Live stream whatsoever. So they're not for sure, so they're not wise. So who the scripture talks are wise? Who the scripture talks are wise?
Matthew 7 verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man. Right?
So whosoever hear the saying of this book and doeth them, the Lord said, I'm liking him unto a what?
Unto a wise man.
Unto a wise man. So the wise man I speak about is the men who are actually getting at them scriptures and understanding to the perfect understanding. Them man are the wise men. See?
Not only get it, but do it.
But do it. Right. See, guys, scripture tells us to be doers of the word and not hearers only. Right. See, go ahead.
Which built his house upon a rock.
And this rock is Yahushai. This word, this is the rock. And it's make a firm. Since I jump back to Daniel.
Daniel 12 and verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament.
So the men them will hear this word, accept it and do it, they will shine as what? The brightness of the firmament, meaning out there somewhere there. I bring it out.
Say a candle.
A candle which is lit, you know, put it in a bushel, you put it out here so everybody can see the light. And exactly. We don't go hide from people, we challenge everybody.
And we can simply fear the light, man,
exactly.
Because you know what I mean, you know this. Everybody pass by,
yeah,
fear the light.
We come out here for questions get posted. You understand? Fair people can react. Why not do this? What is this? Why not find everything? It's not about we just come out here and just bank off everybody like we all like that. No. It's about everybody can come
really and know
what going on in the scriptures. What take place prophetically. What time in prophecies are we in? Because believe it or not, we are living in the time of prophecies. People tend to say a Bible day is that. Then show me when Bible day is done. You understand? Show me when Bible day is done. Because if you never understand that, look, right now we're living in a time when it tells us that we're going to fall from heritage, fall from everything, and at that time we're living in now. But after 2 days and a half, which is after 2,000 years, after the crucifixion of the Lord, see, in the third day, the Lord is going to wake me up again, and that will take place now. That's how we say we're the biblical Israelites. We're not Jamaican, we're not West Indian, we're not Indian.
There is no Jamaican written in the scriptures.
We're African, we're the biblical Israelites, man. See, go on up.
Yeah. Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. Right? It said, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old part.
The scripture says to see and ask for the old part. First thing first, what's the language you used to speak as a people? See? We used to speak Hebrew.
Hey, you go to church? You go to church, right? See what the Bible says about a woman. You go to church. They don't know what the Bible says.
No, tell me your understanding.
Read the question you're asking, the thing of the Bible, the answer to the Bible. You should have known this, yeah?
I don't ask somebody, tell me something.
Right. This is Titus 2. Let me start at verse 3. It says, the aged women likewise,
like you,
that they be in behavior as becoming holiness,
right?
Not false accusers,
Right.
not given to much wine,
Right.
teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober.
That's the question. Are these young women sober? The young women of today's society, are
We're
they
not talking
sober?
about this alcoholic.
Huh? We don't find them passage out the door and them things.
I was liquor we are speaking about.
That's not going on the spirit. See? See? Sober. See?
Say, to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Read again, brother.
To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
No, the scripture said the woman is supposed to be keeping what? Why them out here? With me.
Right.
So she not really follow the scriptures, man. And she asks a question and somebody pull her away. So I'm sure the Christian church is dealing with it. They're not dealing with the Bible. Because all along them reading the Bible, I'm going to read that in the Bible. You know what I mean? Everybody conduct is written in the scriptures, man.
Right.
The way how the order of things supposed to set up, it is written in the scriptures. You know what I mean? As a church goer, she shouldn't even ask a question like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But as I said, people out here them fear the light because we actually never bring out the scriptures them. Some of the pastors them not know.
Right.
Everybody have their own way and their own dealings so they want to do. Apart from the scriptures, yeah?
Right.
I want to speak them think that, see, everybody get offended and them shy away from the scriptures because that's what I'm looking at.
Yep.
Once the scripture come out, this is what she all about.
Right.
No, hear it.
You know what I mean? What?
Matthew 15 verse 7.
Alright.
Ye hypocrites, well is Isaiah prophesy of you
According
saying,
to the scripture say, ye hypocrites. What?
this people draw it nigh unto me with their mouth.
Hey, cause later you ever hear, hallelujah, praise God, hallelujah, Jesus.
Tomorrow, Palm Sunday. Then,
Alright, tomorrow.
yeah.
See? The longest prayer I got pray tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Read again, brother.
This people draw it nigh unto me with their mouth.
Back and mouth, man.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Praise God more than anybody else. You know what I mean? Go on.
But their heart is far from
But
me.
the heart is far from the Lord. Because guess what? What actually written in the scripture, them don't know. And they don't want to know.
And when they come out, they're not believing it.
Right?
Right.
Go on.
But in vain do they worship
No,
me.
man. The Lord said, look, in vain, them are worship him. Because at the end of the day, the Lord now beg no friend from nobody. See, he now beg nobody to listen to him. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when the judgment come, he's just gonna put it out, man, and people gonna die, man. And guess what? A lot of them church people gonna die, man. By the thousands, yeah? That's how the Lord deal.
Right.
Him not ask nobody if they want to agree. Him not come down to your level.
The Lord is a dictator, you know, it's a democracy.
Yes, he's gonna dictate, man.
Right.
He's gonna dictate. You know what I mean? I'm saying, if you can't hear, you will feel, man. You know what I mean?
He said, but in vain do they worship.
He said, in vain, they worship it, what?
Teaching for doctrines the commandments
Teaching
of men.
for doctrine, the commandments of men, because a lot of things that they learn in them institution here is what some man got seminary school go learn, what actually not scriptural yet. Like Easter now. This is not biblical, man. This is a pagan holiday. You know what I mean? What the scripture warn you against. You know what I mean? Actually going back into the Queen of Heaven worship, man. Queen Ramesses from back to the time of Babel, from Nimrod time. It's a false idol, man. See, that's why you have bunny rabbit and you have egg, Easter egg and them things that mix up in this so-called holiday. See, oh, egg drop in, oh, Bugs Bunny drop in,
Or bun drop in.
oh, bun drop in.
When it's supposed to be a piece of unleavened bread.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. People really think still is it.
Hypocrisy, man.
Right. So
Hypocrisy try to take the scripture, tie in with the wickedness, man. That's what's going on. What?
verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind.
Right, so these men who are leading them people here, see, they are blind leaders leading the blind, man. What?
Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind,
right,
both shall fall into the ditch.
Both shall fall into the ditch, because what's coming? What them now tell them? You have World War III is coming. You have the R5 Egypt, which is the mark of the beast, is coming. You have famine coming. Pestilence is coming. But these men now tell you that. We are on the brink of World War III now, man. America is on good terms with Russia, man. Because its prophecy is prophetic. You know what I mean? America is on good terms with China because it's prophetic, man. World War III is written in the scriptures, man. That's what's coming. That's what them not tell you. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
You have one side I make strategic move in Jamaica, and the other side sending threat. And you people that even know that take place come up on your news. China make inroad in Jamaica, America send them what? Secretary of State, come here, come tell us, say, look, on a straight. Pick on the side. I want to realize when they get caught between a world event that will take place, man. We're going to affect all of them. You know what I mean? We need to watch what go on geopolitically, we understand what takes place now. We need to watch what go on prophetically. You know what I mean?
Jeremiah 7 verse 17.
Right.
Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah?
Right.
And in the streets of Jerusalem?
Now guess what? Benjamin is of Judah. The kingdom of Judah, which is referred to as Jews today, which are the so-called Jamaicans and the so-called West Indians, apart from Haiti and the Dominican Republic, Cuba. Yeah? They are of the cities of Judah, man. Go on.
Verse 18.
Right.
The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire,
Right.
and the women knead their dough,
Right.
to make cakes to the Queen of
To
Heaven.
make cakes to the Queen of Heaven. Your Easter bun is cake to the Queen of Heaven, man. See? It was Nimrod's wife by the name of Queen Ramesses. The other name for her, they call her Ishtar. See, that's where they get the Easter from. See, so it's a pagan practice, so it's practice even before Christ, they used to practice that pagan custom. So the Heavenly Father always have a problem with the children of Israel as stray off in and something. And I worship Tammuz, because Tammuz's favorite pet was the rabbit. That's why you have the bunny rabbit now. Ishtar, which is Ramesses, she claimed that she come down from heaven in a moon egg. That's why you have the egg. That's why you have the egg hunt at Easter time. See, so all that mixing back to, going back way back to Babylon. paganism. You know what I mean? There's not much to do with the scriptures, man. So,
Emperor Constantine.